Hello everyone, good afternoon. This is the MEA Open Course episode 10 from Hikvision. It's nice to see you again. During the past 2 weeks, we're missing you so much, and this time we will bring you the introductions about our IP video intercom product. As you know, intercom we have the multiple categories like two-way, four-way, and for IP kit. So for all these kinds of the product, so today we selected out IP as the kit for selling because this is the most popular in the MENA region, and also we're selling this by the kit. So for today, we are going to bring you the 3 parts. The first one, we will introduce for 5 core highlights why we promote our IP video intercom. And the second, about the product. Which product do we have? Like indoor station, outdoor station, apply to the apartments, apply to the villas. So how do you do the selection? Third, we will select out some specific product to give the detailed introductions, like selling the kit, like 602, 603, and 4. And the latest one, we have 606. What's the differences for that? And maybe you have this kind of the doubt. Some people say the video intercom, the door station, looks similarly like the terminal. What's terminal? The MIMO terminal for the face recognition. So what is the differences between the door station supporting for the face recognition and for the face recognition terminal? So we will get the answer today. Alright, so let's start for today's content. And before all of the start, we are going to show you, please scan the QR code on the screen to check yourself in. And besides, please scan the QR code on the left side down corner of that one. You can use HPP or you can use your mobile camera to scan it automatically. Join to the Safari browser and it will jump to the application directly. And one more important thing, please take care on your hike ID because every time after this open course, we require you please join us quiz and win for the prizes. So the first quiz for that is important. Fill in your hike ID. Let me show you how to find your hike ID. So firstly, we find the mobile applications. Open your HPP. Open your HPP, go into the Me option. Under the Me, you will find your company names and authenticate it and find the profile picture. Click on the left side, click on Profile Pictures. Then you will find the hike ID. So please fill in your hike ID before you're taking the quiz. So ensure every time after the quiz, and if you are the winner, we will deposit relevant credits into your account. So please remember to fill in your hike ID. Then one more thing is, please scan the QR codes on the left down corners to using the HPP or your mobile applications. Okay, let's see. The first chapter we are going to say the 5 highlight parts about the video intercom. So what are they? And if you see about the topic, we will find the keywords, the convenient, the triple C, control by mobile, convenient, convergence, and also it's easy to use with the high definition qualities. So let's see it one by one. The first one, about the trend, more convenient. It's not like the traditional way. Now we can use the card, the face, the fingerprint, the pin code. Now besides the traditional way, besides the card and the pin code, we can use the biometric recognitions like a face, like the fingerprint. So the people will have this kind of the doubt. What is the differences between this kind of the door station and the MIMO face terminals? So we will leave this question to you and please think about it. And after that, later we will give out the answers and we can do the discussions. The second, for mobile control, Mobile control is not strange to you already, as we promoting for HiConnect for many years. Now you can know. For these applications, we can not only adding for the CCTV systems, but also we can adding for the access control, intercom, alarms, multiple product line. Means we can manage these all devices in one applications, just switching between the different model instead of switching between the different applications. So it's easy to integrate all the systems into one type, and we are using our self-built up cloud server. Besides, for the applications, the most common using is we have some guests with some visitors. They call from the door stations, and as the users, we can receive the call anywhere as long as the devices has been added to the cloud to these applications. So also it's free to share the devices to the other persons. That will be much more easier for you to take the live view. This is the second highlight. Third, convergence. About convergence, besides building HiConnect, we can manage the Hikvision system with the virtual phases, and also we can support it for the Android systems. Some indoor stations we are building by the Android systems, so that means we can apply third-party applications installations inside these panels. So in the tablet, you can not only manage for the Hikvision devices, but once you install for this SDK, you can also manage the other devices from the other brand. It's easy to use. Will take some time to develop and to find the way which is more suitable for the user's habit. Because now most of the people we are using for the smartphone, no matter for the Android or the iOS. So every time we are using the mobile phone, we want to make the tablet design, which is using as similarly like we are using the mobile phone. So by these friendly touch screens, we can provide intuitive operation with the better experience. And the last, higher image qualities. For the old product, for some old product in the stories we are using that, it has the transmission limitation. So that caused for the definitions, like we see from the indoor station, the door station give out, the image is not clear enough. So that's why we now, based on IP and also be equipped by the WDR and the wider FOV, the field of view can reach to the 120 degrees, and with the high definition resolutions of the camera, like 2 mega. So this will provide the better experience for the user experience. So this is the total difference like before. Okay, let's take a quick review. The 5 highlights. The first, it's much more convenient. It including for the card, for the PIN code, and the face recognitions, the fingerprints, multiple ways you can choose to use the intercom to realize intercom in time. And the second, control multiple applications. For the HiConnect, you can add in multiple product line of Hikvision product and linkage them that's working together. And no matter where you go, as long as the visitor call you, you will receive a call on your applications. Third, convergence. Besides HiConnect, for Android system indoor stations, we can also apply the third-party SDK to the tablet. So that means you can use in one tablet to control more devices, even more than Hikvision itself. Fourth, easy for the using, as the user experience is as much as similarly like we are using the smartphone. And the last, the high definition scenes, the performance is pretty good. Okay, so as long as we know for the 5 highlights, let's take a quick review for the Hikvision. What kind of the product do we have for indoor station, for door stations, for apartments, for villa? Well, before we start, so if any customers will join just now, please remember to scan the QR code on the left side of the corner, and fill in your Hik ID. So after the open course, and if you are the winner, we will deposit the credits into account. Thank you. For indoor stations, we divided into the different series, similarly like our CCTV product, like Ultra, Pro, and Value series. So we mark as the hot. In these hot options, we got it 9310 and 9510. Some customers asking about Hikvision naming rules, like how I can know. Is the number big? That means better. So how to do the selections and how can I know? Even I see the names, I know some basic information about the product. So after the KH, the H means for the KH means for the indoor stations. So for these all indoor stations, we divided to 9 series, 8, 6, 6L. So we will find the number after the H. That means for the series of the product. For example, now for 9310 and 9510, the second number, that means for the size of the screen. So here we have the two choices, 7-inch and 10-inch. And also for these two products, we have the different materials of the screens and the mobile app. So by this chart, you can easily to get to know the naming, like which series does the product belong to, and what's the size for the screens, and for the materials, the resolutions. One more important thing, for the operation systems. Do you remember, for the Android systems, we can apply to the third-party SDK to the tablets and to do the installations. This is only applied to the 9 series product. So for 9 series product is at present our best product, and we are using the good materials and the precise design. Besides, one more upfront, we called it 6320. 6320 is not strange to you, I promise. Especially you buying for the kids, no matter for the 602, 603, and 604. All these kits, the door station is different. Maybe they are 8003, 8113, 6113, but indoor station will always be 6320. So that means this one is quite important. It's with the good price and some functions. It's easy to using. Later in the practical sessions, we will show you the page for how to setting and how to use for this one. Alright? And for the value series, the last one, this is the last year we do the promoting, apply to the our entry level with the cheaper price. For we have the 3 selections for the 6110, 6100, and the 6000. The differences for that is for the 110 we have the touchable screens and touchable key. For the 600 we only have the touchable key. The screen is not touchable. And for the last one, yeah, we see there is even no screen here. So for these two, for the 6100 and the 6000, we need to configure them by the software. Yeah, as you like, for the 4200 or the HCP, or it's fine. But for this one, the 6110, it can be added to the Hike Connect. This is about our indoor stations. Indoor stations have the multiple value series, Value, Pro, Ultra, and the best one is our 9 series, with promoting for the 9310, 9510s, yeah, with the annual systems. It has the benefits as what we mentioned before. And for door station also be divided into the Pro series and the Ultra series. For the Ultra series, yeah, just one new thing. This one we released for the 9203. The 9203 we released for the M series as well. So that means this one is built up by the metal material. The normal one, the metal material one. Yeah, by these materials selections you will find with the dash M, that means we are using aluminum alloy as the materials for the design. And the authentication ways including multiple face, fingerprint, card, and the password. This one is a kind of the replacement. Attention please here. This one, 9203, the 92 series is a kind of the replacement than the KD8. We will not sell and produce for the KD8 series anymore. So this two has come to the end of life. The replacement will be the 92 series. So there will not be KD8 series anymore. And also for the apartments, we have the 9503 series, and for the modular door stations, this modular, yeah, we can select the modules that we need as long as it including for the main unit. Other one, you can do the selection and find what you prefer and do the assemble to let them working together. So for the modular door stations, villa door stations include 8 series and 6 series. So the differences for that is we can find the main indoor station can support for the how many indoor station to connect to this kind of the door station. Also, we have the Android system, the Linux systems. Well, by this chart, we can get to know. Okay, we talk a lot about we will not produce and sell in the KD8 series anymore. It has been totally replaced by the 9.2 series. This 9.2 is the E6. The E6, that means supporting for the electricity, for the 12 voltage electricity power only. It doesn't support for the PoE. It's the E6. And if this is for the like E1, so that means the products is supporting for the PoE functions. So let's see about the videos. The design including for the 2 mega high definition cameras. There are 2 cameras, left side and the right side, and built in by the aluminum alloy materials if you choose the version as the -M. For the card readers, the fingerprints modules, you can do the selection according to the names. By the names, we'll find if with the F, that means supporting for the fingerprints. And if for the T version, that means much more powerful. It has the much more capacities, no matter for the faces, for the cards. If with the T version, so that means bigger, stronger. So the M mantle is 6, supporting for 12 voltage, and the F fingerprints for T advanced version, especially differences on the capacity. And for the door stations, yeah, this is the show for the 9633. 9633, we have 2 mega dual cameras built in by the materials. This is aluminum frame with the anodizing processings and reserved by the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth functions. It's the new design. This is rounded design. This rounded design, we call it the 2.5 dimensional, 2.5D. So what's the name? What's the meaning for the 2.5? That means for the 2.5 dimensional, it's a kind of status between the 3-dimensional and the 2-dimensional. It has the cut, the round design. So by the 2.5 curved and the inch, the IPS touch screen. The IPS, the touch screen, IPS means for the in-plane switching. It's a kind of what? A kind of LCD. So for the higher protection levels, for the 9633, it's supporting for the IEK07 and IP65. So using this, by positioning at the highest product level, the new KD series door station will provide the best performance and the best hardware materials. Okay, we come to these questions. So let me think about it. As long as the door station now is supporting for the face, and also the face recognition terminal, the MIMO series product for access control, also supporting for the face. So what is the using for that? And why we have these 2 kind of the product? Can we use the MIMO to replace the door station and let it working together with the indoor station? Is that possible? Yeah, the answer is right. Actually, we can find the differences between these 2 as long as they are supporting for the face recognitions, but we can find the business focus on which kinds of the area. Like Intercom, we more focus on the residential buildings using for the apartments, for the villa. So for some residents, for some communities, so the main using for that is realized intercom. Like we are the users, we are the visitors, we want to verify ourselves and pass inside The door maybe just connect to a lock, but it will not have the difficult or complicated the configuration rules. So this is the using for the residents. And for the main office terminals, the business is more focused on the commercial buildings, supporting for the advanced access control features and time attendance. Yeah, attendance is also a very important thing. So for the advanced features for access control, what is the example? Anyone can think about the example? Last time we give the introductions. What is the advanced features? Yeah, for example, like the anti-passback, like multi-factor authentications, like first card authorizations. Yeah, these are things we want to strictly control and make it more safety to control the access we are using for the face recognition memo terminals. But if we are more focused using like realized for the intercom functions, then we choose for the Android door stations. In one word, if there are less access control requirements, then we're using for the KD9 series. But if we have the higher requirements for access control, like I want to take the attendance and I want to do the complicated to the complex configurations about the rules, like anti-passback, the single anti-passback, the regional anti-passback, then we will consider for the access control product. This is the differences. And for the example, we say for the modular door stations, we have 1 part, 2 parts, 3 parts. So how many we need to example? And if I have the limited space, I have the main unit with the camera. But how I can do if I want to make the multiple functions? Because for the traditional way, at the beginning we produce the product, every module only have the single functions. So is there any like 3-in-1, 2-in-1 to letting them working together? Yes. Now we can say we have the KD TDM or the TDE. So this is a kind of example by the keypad, by the card readers, by the display modules. These 3 modules all in one. So this 3 has been example inside this one module. We call the TDM. We have the TDM, we have the TDE. The differences for that is the TDM. So about M and E, what do you think about? So which may be the reason why because it's the different. Yeah. For the M, we will think about for the Wi-Fi card. And for the E, we'll think about the EM card. So the thing differences for that is between the TDM and the TDE, that is, it has the card reader functions. And the card reader, we have the different frequency. For some, we have the 13.56 hertz, or for the 125 kHz. So the different hertz, different frequency, we will have the different card reader. So no matter for the TDM or the TDE, we all supporting for the keypad, for the display, and also for the card reader. So among to the different frequency requirements, we have these 2 types. And for this TDM, we can do the self-defined mode for the multi-scenario, which will be more friendly interactions. Like we can take out for the keypad mode, for the contact list mode, for the call button mode. The difference is for by the contact list and the call button, that is, for the contact list, if we have a list, list must include more than 1 people. Even maybe we call list maybe more than 3, 4, means multiple peoples. We can do the selection from the list. If this is the call button, that means there's no much users, no much residents inside. We can press the button and call them directly. And also for the swipe mode, as is using as the card reader mode. As we say, TDM and the TDE, we have the different kind of the card reader due to the frequency. So this is the product we give the introductions about our indoor station and the door stations. Like we think about it and take a review. For the indoor stations, we have 3 kinds of the series: Value, Pro, Ultra. And for the Ultra, we have the 9 series is the highest product. We have 9310, 9510. So supporting for the Android systems. By Android systems, we can do the installation for third-party applications. And for the next part is door station. For the door stations also, the best product we have is the KD9 series. KD9 series, we have the special design, we take the good materials. And besides that, we take out for this one, for the KD9 apartment store stations, which has been using this to replace the KD8. We will not produce the KD8 anymore. It has been totally replaced by the 9.2 series. And with the T version, we will have the better capacities for the face for the card. Okay, so this is the theoretical part, and later we will take the Q&A sessions. But before that, we will going to check about our practical side. Like we take one kit for the 603. This is the hot selling. It's including for one KV6113 and including one 6320. So for this kit, we take two kits because we want to let you know. We want to show you how can the indoor station working together with the extension, and can be using one door stations to call two indoor stations, or two door station called two indoor stations. Okay, so now it's the time to check for the practical side. So let me have a look now. Besides, if you have any questions, you can type down in the chat box and let us know. And if anyone didn't scan the QR code on the left side of the corner, please scan that and fill in your Hike ID. Okay, so now we take around 1 minute as my laptop gets stuck. So please we take 1 minute and think about the questions that we have mentioned previously, because today's quiz will come out from previous introduction. Okay, now let's take 1 minute to think about it. And we will do the preparation for the practical. Okay, that will be much more better. Let me show you the devices that we have today. This is the door station, two door station, and the two indoor stations. As we take it all from the kit, we called it 603 kit. So we wanted to show you all we connect it to the switch and how can it realize the working together. And if I have the two devices, how can I figure out which one is the door station, the main door station, and which one is for the extension? So let me see. After we get the devices from the box, we do the connection directly. This is on the back side. Supporting for the PoE. Yeah, this is for the 6320. We can open that and insert one side to the port for the LAN connection, and another side we connect it to the switch, and we could find every devices. We do the same operations. We connected the one side to the LAN connection of the device, another side we connect to the PoE switch. Alright, so after we do the connection, devices will be powered on. You can follow the wizard to realize the activation one by one. So after it's activated, so going to this page, we go inside and we could find this is how it looks like. You say, why we didn't have the password, we don't have the key, is that okay? So like we close it, we just touch it, is there any password? We say it's no need, because you are the user, is inside of the installation inside the room, so it's no need. So let's see. This part is about the short key. We can realize the customization. The shortcuts, we can choose to display them or not. For this is 4 main button. The first one is call, like the very basic functions, like we call it the video intercom. So intercom, how we realize the call. So this one is we could find here. This is the format if we wanted to call in the same community or a building, the unit. So that means if we linkages or devices for the all communities, they can call with each other. So as long as we have this artist. So but now we connect it to this one. This one is our extension. So how can we know if this is the extension? See the name. This is the today's date and the room number. I give the name as the main indoor stations. And in the main indoor stations, that means this is the main unit. And it has the authority to call out. Even more than my home, more than this room, more than this unit, I can call anyone. Follow this format. But difference is for the extension, that is, the name will show the extension number. So this is the extension number, and if we click on the call, we could find we can only call for the other extension, or we can call the main unit. For example, if we call main unit, it's 0-0, and if we click on the call, so from this main unit, we receive a call from the bedroom. Yeah, we give the name for the extension as the bedrooms. We can choose to tick on it, or we can choose to close it, to hang up. So this is the differences for the extension about the main unit and the extension about the call. This is about the call. The second, the message. So message, we can receive the message, receive the notice, the message, the alarm, and the capture. So the thing is, for the notice, we already get this notice, and who will send us the notice? The notice, according to the name, it's not be like other one, like other residents. Give me the notice. So why? So usually will be used in the property management, like a building management. I send one notice for all of the residents in my building, and tomorrow we will have a MEA open course episode 10. So please join that. So how to release this notice, and is it truly working? So we can go back and show you on the website directly. So we can log in your HCC and finding Intercom. So here will be choices called the manage notice. We can add that name will be MEA open course episode 10. So we copy the content as the information. We can choose the picture, even the picture as well. We choose this and choose send it to homes. Now I only adding for the devices for my main door station. So attention please here. The message, the notice send is sending to the main unit only. So we select out, send to the red side, and try to apply. It will take some time. So once it succeed, we will receive it. We going back. Here, there is a new message notice. We go into this message. Yeah, this is the what we have just received it. The message. We click on the message and find advertisement. MEA open course episode 10. So that means the management, the building management can manage and modify the content on the platforms. As the user, I can receive it, even I can receive the picture. So if it's noticed, okay, I can click on OK. And for the long pressings, I can click on the delete as well. So this is the using for the notice. For visitor message, some door stations supporting visitor leave the message to the residents if they are not at home. So suppose, okay, today I have delivery of the Amazon, so you are not at home, I leave it in front of your door. So similar like this. And for the alarms log and the capture log, this is what we have. Okay, so this is the call, message, and third, live view. The live view, as we see, we connected the two door station. This door station, so why I call it 2030, because by this serial number, so I want to divide them. This is 3020, this is the 2050. So we can see the live view. So this is the live view happened. If I put my hand here, some people standing here, we will see this live view. And the live view times, we see there is the duration for 30 seconds. The time we can set as how many we like. If we try to see the live view for 2050, also here, this is 2050, we will see the live view. For the camera, if you connect it, link the camera to this indoor stations, you can also see the live view for the camera. Okay, but live view. The last part is about some setting. Like a setting. For example, calling setting, like the ringtone, how the sound looks like. Yeah, this is the by default. And the second, the duration, the calling durations, the call forwarding durations, how is the volume. And this is about the volume setting to setting for the call itself. For the other setting, like sometimes we can choose to the auto answer. Like anyone call me, I can turn on and receive the call, give them answer. Or in the night times, suppose after sometimes I make a schedule, like in evening time, don't want to be disturbed by anyone. So this is for the setting. The network setting, we can connect these devices. This 620 can connect it to the Wi-Fi, so connect it to the wireless network. So as long as it connected to the network, so the devices can be added to the Hike Connect. The Hike Connect will look like this. We go to the home, we find these main indoor stations. We have the two live view. One is for the 2030, another one is for the 2050. So also we can see about the live view. What do we have? Yeah. This is working for the live view time. As long as it's adding on the applications and keep the network on. Okay, for the wireless, for the network connection. And for this, for the preference, we can setting for the zoom. This is about for the alarm, the zoom, the scene, the shortcut setting. We say the shortcut. You can turn on for the call elevator. Of course, we need to do the configuration accordingly. Alarms, call the management center, leave message, time the snapshot. So if we turn on for this snapshot, for example, we turn on that, we do the call. So we could find there will be an icon here. There will be an icon here. Okay, this is for the shortcut setting. You may already find, actually, when I press down the button from the door station, a call from door station, my mobile phone received the call as well from the Hike Connect. Yes, that's because I adding the devices, all of them, on my Hike Connect. So even the door station call the indoor stations, not only the indoor station will receive the call, not only the indoor station extension will receive the call, but also the mobile applications will receive the call as well. So let's see continually. Okay, so we see this is about the notice. So now let's see what will happen if we press here. This means call the center. This icon, this management, we call the center. We call this. Yeah, the center is calling. And for the platforms on the HCC, we will receive this call and waiting for the processing. For waiting for processing, we can choose the answer. Yeah. I mean, for example, here, I call from this side, but actually here, we will receive the remotely request, the platforms. So you can see the echo here because this is the two-way audio. We speak with each other. That if you think it's necessary for the recording content, we can click here. Click this start recording and wait for some time. We can stop recording and the file has been saved in your locally. And if talking is the end, you can click on end of the call. So if you choose to the call log will be uploaded, continue. So we upload this call log to the system. So we click on OK. So the call log has been uploaded. This is what we have done. Here we click on this center. We click on the center, then automatically from the platforms, on the platform, we will receive the call. We will receive open the window, and we can choose answer the call or not. If we answer the call, then we will consider if we need to do the recording for the talking content. Sometimes maybe people is asking, I need help, what happened? So it's kind of be saved as evidence. So it's necessary. If you think it's necessary, so platforms, the operator can click on the recording start and end and to save this as the evidence. Okay, so this is about the setting. Now we know for the call setting, Wi-Fi setting, the preference setting, and the third. For some general settings, like you want to change the password for the device, the time, system language, brightness, clean screen. Can we guess what's the usage for this clean screen? Why we set for this one? The button, if we turn on, so what will happen for this clean screen? The thing is actually, if the screen there will be some dust, some dirt on it, we want to clean it, but it's touchable, so no matter we using what things, it will be cause some actions by the indoor station. So if we turn on that, so enable to start the cleaning screens will be end after 30 seconds. So that means we start clean, and no matter how I touch it, how I move it, I using the swiping, so it will be not working unless the 30 seconds has been passed. Now even I want to turn off it, it's not working because still within the validity of this 30 seconds. This is using if you want to do the clean for the devices. And for the TF card, yes, the indoor station 36320, we can insert for TF cards, and the capacity maximum is for 128. So this can be using insert the TF cards. Now it's not no TF card, so we will not do this show for that. For some advanced setting, we can check reboot, the output, the device information, and the configurations. For configurations, require us to input for the admin password. Let's see inside the admin password what do we have. So here, the door station type. We can choose this is the door station, indoor station, or the indoor station extension. The differences we show you already. For the indoor station, we can call for other apartments, other flat, even in the different building, in the different units. But for the extension, we can call the within this room only. I can call other extension, I can call the main unit, but I cannot call out. So choose the type. And the second, for the room information, we can do the setting, give the name and set the numbers, and even you can choose for the community, building, unit, floor, blah blah, as you like. This is the advanced setting about the room information itself. And for the live view, as we show you in the live view button, we have the door station live view. So by default, it's for the 30 seconds, and you can choose and set maximum for the half hour as a live view. Also for the SIP setting and the password setting, this is about the local information. In the network settings, this is for the local network setting to get the IP address automatically, setting for the subnet, the gateway, we do the network setting here. And the device management. So this is the thing. I get this indoor station and I get door station, get them all together to the switch. So how I can let this indoor station know who is my main door station? How can we working together? Can we just all insert together and it will automatically? No, actually we need to do some setting. We go to here, the device management here, enter the network setting. We click on the device. So door extension, we can check what is the extension, the ID address, IP address, the serial number is for this one. This is my extension. And for my main door station, the D series, we click on here. We will find inside we have two options because now we have the two devices. So I need to choose which one is my main door station. And if I choose that, there is a configure button. We go inside and we can do the configurations accordingly. About the door station, we can set in the name, language, network, volume, blah blah, like this. Because for this one, for this door station, we do not have the touchable screens. So if we want to do some configurations, but we don't want to connect using the software, we want to make it touchable as easy as the indoor station. So for some easy configurations of the door station can be done on the indoor station. Yeah, the log emitter, the volume, the button setting, blah blah. Yeah, we can also choose this one. It depends on you if you have two. But no matter which one, even I press this one, we will receive the call. And also, if I call from this one, I also can receive the call. Yeah. And on the mobile applications, I will receive this call. Okay, this is for device management. And for the system management, when we say the maintenance, we will always think about three things. The first, restore to default setting. The second, about the restore all. So that means return back to the status as the factory. When it comes out, then we cleared all the data and the information. And also, for the upgrade and unlink application, applications, that means for the high connect. And the wizard service settings, security settings, like reserve the email address, like every time we do the setting, we do the advanced setting, do you remember? We need to input the password. So if we forget it, so before the activation, during the wizard, we will setting our security email. So in case we forget password, we will using the email to set in a new password or by the security question. Yeah, this is the demo part for it's a simple demo part for the using the IKIS 603. For this kit, we will including I take this for all devices. We have two indoor station, two door station. That is because I opened two kit. One kit only including one indoor station and one door station. Yeah. So this is the please take attention on that. I'm using this just wanted to show you how these systems are working together. Okay, thank you for the practical experience. And now let's going back to the QA session. If you have any questions, you can leave in the chat box. Our teams or me, we will get reply to you as well. Okay, if no questions, that will be good. You to understand for the intercom. Actually, for IP intercom, it's not difficult. It's easy for the understanding, and as you can see, it's easy for the using. Yeah, especially for the kid. So thank you so much for this part, and let me take a quick review. It's a little smaller help for you because we will take the quiz soonly. So let's think about today. The first, we check about the status. We check about the status, how this market trend much more convenient, the multiple ways we can using for the verifications. And the second, even for this, we will have the anti-spoofing. Using the picture cannot play as the same role as the human. Using the pictures, we cannot open the access. And besides, we have the high qualities supported by WDR, wider FOV, high resolutions. And for the indoor station, door stations, the door station KD8 has been terminated. It's come to the end of life. Now we are using the 92 series as a replacement for that. For the differences for these two, that is, if we want to using more applied to the intercom scenarios we're using for the Android door station. If we want to use for advanced features, then we are choosing for the face recognition terminals. And for the module, this module 3-in-1, yeah, including for the card reader, keypad, and the display. So that's it. And now, okay, I think maybe some question? Now I'm not able to open from mobile app when no one ringing bell. Unable to open it, so I think your question is you cannot live view. You want to live view, but you cannot open that. You can only pick it up when someone call you. Is my understanding right? Is your devices keep online? So as we see, if it's keep the devices online, make sure your device make your devices online, so like this. This is will be how it looks like. If it's not live view, it's not working. So in your device, because on your HiConnect app, is your device online? I mean, so like share functions and the checking, so everything keeps same? Yeah, everything keeps same. Well, that's very good. The share and the setting. Okay, we go to this page, and I open this page. So please see if you can open the same page like me. Okay, everything works fine. So that will be okay if you can realize for the live view. Yeah, because in the live view you can also realize for the two-way audio. Yeah, like this. Or capture or the recording. This is the using for the HiConnect. Okay, now let's first give the time to Mr. Kiwi, my colleague. We will go ahead to the quiz session. So we starting for the quiz part, and you will get the chance to win the prize. For the first prize, you will for 15,000 for one person. For the second prize, it costs for the 12,000 for two person, and for the last prize, third prize for three person, but we'll also get a chance to earn for the 10,000 credits. Okay, thank you, Mr. Kiwi.
Thank you, Vera. Ladies and gentlemen, please scan the code. Scan the code on the screen you can see to join the waiting room for the quiz with prize. As Vera just mentioned, if you win the first prize in the quiz, you will get 150k HPP points. Sorry, 15,000 HPP points. For the second prize, you will get 12,000 HPP points, and for the third prize, you will get 10,000 HPP points. But basically, you need to install and register the Hike Partner Pro application first. So, guys, please scan the code. It's time to test what you have learned in this open course. Are you confident enough to be the first winner? Now we have already 9 people. I'll wait until there's like 20 people, and I will start the quiz. It's very easy, just if you have learned from the beginning of this course till now, I'm sure you can get a high score. Now we have 14 people, yes, we're waiting for 6 more. 15, 5 more, please. Scan the code, join the quiz, and chance to get a big prize. Now I have to mention that the first question for the quiz is to ask about your HPP ID. So in case some of you don't know how to find your HPP ID, Miss Vera has just showed you in the beginning of this course. Open your Hike Partner Pro application and then go to Me page and then click your profile picture. You can find your HPP ID there. Do we have 4 more people? Yes, now we have 17 players. We just need 3 more to start the game. Yes, one last player. One last player, and we will start the quiz. Okay, we have 20 now. Now let's start the quiz. Good luck, everyone. Okay, you're doing very quickly for the first quiz. So I suppose you already went to the HPP application and copied your ID. Yeah. Okay, Osman Yonas still on the lead, followed by Ahmed Al-Habashi and Ayman and Islam Gamal. Muhammad. Okay, Ahmed Al-Habashi has get over Osman Yonas. Oh, the competition is very fierce. Okay, I think you're all a very good learner because you're doing the quiz very quickly. I suppose you have all listened very carefully to Vera. Sameh Post is coming to the top. And then Osman Yonas has been correct for all the questions. Amazing. And then Ahmed Al-Habashi, all the questions except 2, I think. Yeah. And then there's Ayman, Islam Gamal, and Sif. Oh. At the same time, guys, if you have any questions, please leave your questions or any comments in the chat box. And after the quiz, we will check again if you have any questions related to the product, to the course itself, or to Vera. Yeah, and Vera will answer your questions one by one. Okay, I think you have all started to do the quiz. Yeah? At the same time, do you have any questions? Please leave your questions in the chat box. Ahmed, you want to participate? But we already started the quiz. You're too late. Maybe next time. Yeah. You have to join us in the next time. Every episode of the open course, we have a quiz like this in the end. So remember to watch till the end. And surprisingly, Thief and this guy has been correct for all the questions. And then no wonder they are the top and the second. And then followed by Osman and another HPP ID and Jasper, Islam Gamal. Congratulations! I think yes, we have only 4 players not started yet, and 5 players still doing the quiz. So, Abdullah has been correct for, I think, the first 4 or 5 questions. I think you guys have chance to win. But you have to hurry up because most of the players have already finished the quiz. Yeah. At the same time, guys, if you have any questions, please leave in the chat box. I think I have to count down for like 10 seconds to finish the quiz. So, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Come on, Abdullah. 3, 2, 1, 0.8, 0.6. Come on. 0.5, 0.3, 0.1. Yeah? Okay. I have to end the quiz because it's been too long, yeah? Now, congratulations to the winners, and we will send out the points as gift to you on HPP today or tomorrow if you have filled your HPP ID correctly. Yeah. If you haven't filled your HPP ID, unfortunately, we cannot send you the points. Yeah.
Okay, gentlemen, thank you very much for joining today's session. And okay, it's time to to say goodbye. Okay, nice to see you. And by the way, today our topic is about video intercom. For the non-video series, we already introduced for the access control, attendance, intercom. And for the next session, we will bring the introduction about the AX Pro for the X Pro. So X Pro will be the last part of the non-video series. And for the following topic, we're going to introduce to you. So please keep concentration, keep following on Hikvision MEA open course. And we hopefully see you maybe after the Eid holiday. And by the way, again, Ramadan Kareem to every one of you. Thank you.